Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Absolutely, just right. You did go fine with it. I don't think anybody is.
Say hi, Andrea.
That's Josh. That's Josh.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
Shabbat Shalom, Temple Har Shalom to all of our friends and our guests, and even those surfers of the web who are looking to make the end of Shabbat as sweet and as bright and as tasteful and as joyful as when it began. We welcome you here into the sanctuary of Temple Har Shalom with Cantor Anna Berman, Josh Greenbaum, and myself, Rabbi Randy Musnitsky. And we are here to take you through one of the most beautiful weekly rituals that is often hidden from family view if it is not part of your tradition. So we are introducing you today to the service of Havdalah, a Hebrew word which means separation, in the hope that we will separate the dark from the light and the challenge and enter sweetness.
כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד.
Gesher Tzar Ma'od is a song which reminds us not to be afraid. And indeed, in these challenging days that each of us have been experiencing, we realize that the only way to shoo away our fears, our concerns, our heartaches, is to share in the joy, beauty, and blessing of what is still around us. It is the symbols of Havdalah which remind us what is so important in life. To begin is the sweet cup of wine or juice or anything rich in color and sweet to taste, because it is the hope that once we take that sip, it will linger with us throughout the entire week. The second are the spices or something delicious to smell. It can be a piece of fruit, it can be a candy. It can be something you enjoy in your own house, or even a candle or an aroma. But one is to smell it and remember that life can be filled with beautiful aromas that life brings, particularly with the rebirth of spring and the blooming of the flowers and the new season that is upon us. And lastly, there is the multi-wicked candle. Multi-wicked because it reminds us that as we move through life, we are not alone. People's lives are intertwined, just like the wick of the candle is intertwined. The flame will be bold because we are told that whatever darkness or challenge comes into our life, the Havdalah candle should brighten and banish whatever disturbs us. Tradition also tells us that when the candle is lit, we actually look to our hands and our fingernails, which everyone can do when the candle is lit. Why? Because tradition tells us that fingernails grow just as our blessings grow. There is no end. And so we'll put all three traditions together, we'll bless, we'll sing, and we'll joyously welcome the possibilities of a new week ahead.
היהודים, הייתה אורה, ושמחה וששון היהודים, הייתה אורה, ושמחה וששון And we turn to the blessings of Havdalah. Oh, baby, oh, Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamad b'kodesh v'chol v'nor v'choshech, v'yom hashvi'i l'shishit yimei ha'maseh. Baruch ata Adonai, hamavdil ben kodesh l'chol.
And we prepare to separate the holy from the everyday, Shabbat from the rest of the week. We do so by taking the Havdalah candle, dipping it in the wine, and looking forward to next week when we can once again count our blessings and brighten our world.
Hamagim ben kodesh l'chol, chatotenu imchol, zorin v'chaskeinu yom v'kachol, v'chakocholim ha'layla. Shavuot tov, 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 Shavuot tov. A good week of peace, make gladness sweet and joy increase. A good week of peace, make gladness sweet and joy increase. Eliyahu
And so the greeting we say to one another now is Shavuot Tov, may you have a good week. And we actually just welcomed in the only safe and healthy guest that everyone can now welcome into their homes, Elijah the prophet, Eliyahu Hanavi, with the hopes that with the coming of Elijah will come blessings and abundance of well-being. This is our very first Havdalah over the internet, and we'll be anxious to learn how you've enjoyed it with your own family. Your feedback is always welcome, and we very much look forward to doing this again. In fact, it is our intention to use these days at home to introduce you to new and unusual rituals that perhaps have not been part of your family home life. Indeed, we have crafts, we have prayers, we have blessings, and we will soon prepare and help all of us to join together in the celebration of Pesach or Passover. While we much prefer that our community be together one by one in physical embrace, we realize that this is the most safest and healthiest way to help you celebrate your Jewish traditions. So please let us know how you're enjoying our online experiences and send in your requests for what's to come next. On behalf of Cantor Berman, Josh Greenbaum, and myself, it has been a joy to help you welcome in the hopes and the blessings of what a new week may bring. For some announcements and for our closing song, Cantor Berman,
Yes, before we do close, we want to offer prayers of healing for those who may be in need of healing. We know that these are very, very trying times and that people that we love have taken ill, and so we want to offer this blessing of Mishabera. Source of strength, who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
And indeed, for all those who are known to us and unknown to us, who are beds of illness, or who are suffering in spirit, body, or mind, we send God's healing wishes with our hopes that all will be able to endure their challenges and soon return to good health and well-being.
And so that we never end on a sad note, we'd like to offer this blessing of Lo Yisagoel. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, nor shall they ever train for war. And it is a war against this awful virus that we are in. So we do pray that we will win this.
Shavua Tov, everyone.
Shavua Tov.
Love from your Temple Har Shalom community.